What's going on, people? So if you remember, about 2 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, you could have got that M18, that Milwaukee M18 router, I think for like $79. And you did it by using the loophole that a lot of times, Depot catches on and they shut it down. I think that deal was active for like a day. So now we all know that the Ryobi Days start in store, I think on the 11th, so Thursday. Now, I posted a little short video earlier from behind enemy lines, getting first-hand perspective of them putting the Ryobi deals display up. So, with that being said, right now you can go online on their website, on the app, and we're going to do the Ryobi loophole. So, what you want to do is you want to add to the cart the starter kit. You're gonna, of course, this year that comes with the 4 amp hour batteries instead of the 3 HP batteries. So you add the battery pack, the starter pack to the cart. Now, what you don't want to do, don't add it from here. Search for as long as the tool you want is offered and honored by the Ryobi Days, a promo. This is what you want to do. So, like, for instance, the router. So it's out of stock, but you can still get it shipped. So add it to the cart. Now we're going to check the cart. Boom. All right. I bought this earlier this morning and didn't know how long it was going to last. So anyway, you add this separately to the cart, and you can either keep them or you can return them. So for instance, I need the router, so I'm going to return the batteries. I've got a couple of 3s and a 9. So I'm going to return the batteries, keep the router, and be good to go. Now you can also, so let's remove this, and we'll go back to the starter kit. And we will, let's go back because you have to view the collection for the batteries. Now obviously you want to choose the tool with the most, that costs the most, especially if you're just wanting the batteries. Shoot, I did it the wrong way. So view the collection, so take you to the Ryobi Day promotion. So I think the speaker is going to be another one. I think I saw it on the clearance end cap for like $75. That's going to be about the same. I wouldn't do compact blower. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't do. I mean, maybe, but you're just not getting a whole lot of value. I don't know where they're coming up with it being $300, because got that charger, and the chargers that the kit comes with, they're virtually identical. I think they put out the same amount of charging capacity because they both charge the batteries slower than molasses. This Orbital Buffer is interesting. Might check that out. The glue gun. Glue gun is alright. Wouldn't mind picking that up. And you got the caulk gun. You got the 6-inch buffer for your smaller areas. We got the sheet sander, a vehicle charger, which, is for starting in probably 2014, you're getting a lot of these trucks that come with, a 110 outlet already in your truck. So you could plug in the regular 2-prong plug in your truck instead of using this. So this to me wouldn't make sense. And then you get, see, this definitely doesn't make sense. You just get a battery instead of a battery and a charger. The brushless impact driver, have that. It's a nice strong impact driver. Now I don't know if this IntelliPort charger is the rapid charger. And then you got the inflator with the digital gauge, and you got the power inflator, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it will do the same as the other inflator, except with this one you can also do things like a pool float, or maybe an air mattress if your pump broke or you don't have it with you, or you need something that's battery powered. This one right here just makes sense. Yep, you can do, so you get a basketball, do that kind of thing. It's a dual function inflator. Auto shut off. So yeah, now maybe if you're just concerned with portability, maybe, but this one's kind of small too, and I think this one's newer than the inflator with digital gauge. Not saying that this one's bad, but it doesn't make sense to go with this one that only does, it's like it only does, you can only do, it only has one function, whereas you can use the other one as a deflator and an inflator, and you can do things that have high pressure like a tire, or you can do things that require a lot of air but low pressure like a float. Say you're out at the pool, maybe you're at the lake and you're blowing up an inner tube, or you just got your, maybe you're pulling a tube on your pontoon boat, and you get out there, you can blow the tube up quickly, and then when you're done you can deflate it, because if you ever had one of those, they're huge and they can be cumbersome if they're if you're trying to transport around when it's blowing up. I was almost blown off the dock one time carrying the tube, and a big gust of wind came by and about blew me right off. And I don't know much about this one. Again, it looks like just high volume. Yep. So this is what you use for like an air mattress, a float. But if you're paying the same money, why not get this one that you can do both? Just like these two had this one and this one had a baby, and it was this one that does both. Again, don't know why you wouldn't do that one. You're not moving a whole lot of leaves with this blower, but if you're just doing grass clippings, you're blowing off the deck and you're blowing off a sidewalk, that would, wouldn't be bad. And you got the power washer, which you're not going to be cleaning sidewalks, you're not going to be getting stains off the sidewalk, off of concrete. But if you're trying to wash your car, obviously you don't want to stand right up next to it, because then you start taking your paint off. But that would be interesting to look at. Another one I'm interested in here is the Hedge Trimmer. Now, I have yet to do a review on this because I've not gotten to the point where I'm ready to trim my bushes, but I do have the Sun Joe 24 volt, I guess you call it a lawn care system. It comes with the blower, and of course it comes with a pole saw, and on that same pole you can mount all these attachments to. You've got the pole saw, the chainsaw, the pole saw, the hedge trimmer, the blower. I think you have an edger attachment, which my kit did not come with. But I'm interested in a dedicated hedge trimmer. And of course you can rotate the handle sideways. I'm not sure about the orange thingamajig on here, the orange doohickey. That's kind of weird. I don't know if you can remove that or not. It's a hedge sweep, whatever that means. So anyway, I'll be taking a closer look at that. But I do know I need to mount a new door, and I have some other doors in the house that need to be adjusted. So I will be using the router for sure. And at $40 to have a cordless router, you know, it's hard to beat that, especially when you missed out on the Milwaukee. Let's see, we got I think this is the Air Strike or the Quiet Strike impact. I think it's a 3-speed impact either way. Oh, this is the pulse driver here. This must be the brush impact driver, which I don't know why you wouldn't get the brushless one. Of course, there's the router. We talked about that already. You got the hammer drill, same option. Let's say you want the circ saw. So we've already added the batteries. So let's I believe it's the 6.5, not the 7.25 that comes with that, because it seems like they lowered everything down to the $69 price point. So you're not going to find any tools that are going to exceed that. Boom, a 6.5 inch circular saw for $40. Now, I don't know if this is brushless. I don't think that it is. I don't think that any tools, with the exception of the impact driver, the one that I mentioned earlier, is going to be brushless with this promotion. And maybe that's why they're doing the 4 amp hour batteries instead of the 3 amp hour HP batteries. Of course, the 7.5 or 7.25 is brushless. All right, let's look at the Hedge Trimmer. All right, so this might be the only one, it looks like, in this collection that's going to be $99. So let's add this one to the cart. We'll go and we'll remove the circ. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe there's a different one. It's 22 inch. I don't know. Not that one for sure. This might be the older one, because they're not even offering it anymore. And I can't even add it to my cart. Alright, let's go back and look at this, because now this is bugging me. Alright, so if this one is not eligible, or maybe they fixed the loophole and they're fixing it right in front of our eyes. Alright, everybody stay calm. Stay calm. Shoot. And I know that the hedge trimmer was on here. We saw it. Here it is. $99. What's the deal? Yeah. The 18-volt hedge trimmer with a rotating handle. Yeah, not a big fan of the orange doohickey on top of the hedge trimmer. I don't know if it's metal or plastic, but either way, it's adding unnecessary weight to the end of the tool. Well, like I said, maybe they've fixed it. So, it looks like to me that the tools that are in the $60, right at the $70 price range will work with this. So, you can't add a $99 tool and get it discounted anymore. Let's try the power washer. I don't know if we can even, so let's add it to the cart just to get it delivery, just to get it on there. I'll go back to the cart and we will remove the hedge trimmer. Alright, so that's what it's looking like to me. You got the stuff that are in the $60 and $70 price range will work with the loophole that we got going on for now. So anyway, this is your chance. If you need to get a couple things, this is the opportunity to get, several tools, almost, we're talking, it's laughing in Harbor Freight's face. You get a warranty, battery and tool warranty with Ryobi, and no extra charge. And when you can pick stuff up like the router and the impact and the hammer drill for $40, especially if you've already got a couple batteries, maybe you keep, one of the combo packs, you keep a set of the batteries, and you're still getting, there's a chance you can get the power washer, you can get the circular saw, you can get the hammer drill, you can get the impact, and all of that for less than $200. And that'll beat any combo kit that you can buy from Ryobi. To beat anything you're going to buy value-wise and money-wise from Harbor Freight. And should be good to go.